Taurus, welcome to Illuminated Tarot. My name is Jenna. Today I'm here to do your reading for October. We're going to take a look at your overall general energy, what you may not see coming, and get some important advice from Spirit. Thank you for tuning in, as always, for sharing this time with me. Let's get into what frequencies that you might be dealing with, encountering for the rest of the month. This is Spirit Daughter's Oracle deck. Trust the process, recognize your strength. Ooh, I like this. This feels solid. Making a choice. Okay, so these are the affirmations, or these are the focal points that you need to have for the rest of the month. I trust the process of my continual evolution. Yeah, you're being called to a higher vibration, a higher frequency. You are stronger than you know. I am rooted in my strength. Okay, you need to be aware of these energies as the month continues. They're going to help you because it looks like you're going to have to trust something. You're going to have to be strong enough, root in your strength in order to make this choice. Every choice from my intuition is the right one. All right, let's talk about this. We're going to break it down. Ooh, you're being guided to trust, recognize the strength in your ability to make the choice, okay? You have the power to make healthy choices, right? Healthy decisions. Let's get into the tarot, find out what's happening. We just saw the star energy. Trust in the magic. Some sort of magic I'm getting. I don't know why I'm getting that from the star. Usually that's renewing our hope and faith, but I'm feeling there's something magical that could be coming around for you. Let's see. Whoa. Whoa. Well, let's take all these. This just came flying out. 6 of Wands, first card that I saw. Celebrate some sort of recent victory. It could be a milestone, some mark of achievement, recognition, reward. You did it. Good job. Taurus, whatever that is, you feel excited. You could be learning something new. You could be studying a situation. Yeah, there's a Ooh, there's some, this could be Cupid's arrows. It's the sign of communication, things moving forward. You could be recognizing that you have a new skill, right? A new talent, new abilities that could bring about a lot of success. And you're being divinely guided. I love 8 of Wands. It's like anything is possible, right? Trust in the process. What else do we have here? The Hangman. Oh, you're going to think about it, though. You're going to overthink about it. Interesting. Whew. Spirit is saying you have reached a point in your vibrational level where you should honor and trust what you feel. There's something that you're thinking about doing here. This comes down to some sort of communication that you're having. This feels like... what am I getting from this? This feels like don't overcomplicate a situation by going back and forth for too long. It's almost like go with your gut. Go with your gut. When you're making an important choice, you're going to have to go with your gut. If you start overanalyzing it, going into the pros and the cons, it's like it might debilitate the energy. There's some sort of new opportunity for success coming in, but if you sit too long or if you don't act on it and you start deliberating about it, it may not go, it may pass you by. There's something coming in, Taurus, for you. The Spirit is saying, this energy is great. It's like, move forward, take a look at it, right? Study it for a sec. This is marked by success. This is marked by some sort of achievement. It's almost like you're calling something in, but you're like kind of doubting it when it comes in. And then you're going to overthink it. Let's clarify this 8 of Wands. This is the strongest energy that I'm feeling right now. And then we're going to clarify the Hangman as well. What is this about? What is this about, Spirit? What's coming in? What did y'all manifest here? Taurus. King of Cups. Oh, you're like, ooh, this could be something really good. I really want to maybe put a lot of my heart and soul into this, but there could be challenges. And I'm saying could be because it feels like it's something you're like analyzing, like, because of this choice. You're just going to have to trust the process. This is like jumping into the unknown despite having all the, like, it's like if I knew if I was going to succeed, I would go for it. But Spirit's like, but that spoils the fun of it. You just got to go for it. You got to trust in your gut. Why am I getting that? Trust in your gut, Taurus. Trust in your gut. All right, let's clarify this 8 of Wands. Why is this here? New opportunities, positive movement forward, but a pausing. Another Two of Pentacles. Surprise, surprise. What are you going back and forth about here? Oh, this is an offer you're not sure whether you want to take or not. A lot of you have a new love coming in. Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands. With the Eight of Wands, this is like incoming. Hello, who is this? Let me study the situation. Even though Spirit's like, go for it. You're like, wait a minute. Let me just, I don't know. I just don't know. Nope, not sure. That's okay. You can do that. But Spirit's like, and it doesn't have to do with love. It's just about bringing your heart into a new opportunity that the divine is sending you. This feels like the divine is sending you something, Taurus. Why am I getting this feeling that you don't believe it? What is this? Hangman. Comes in out. Ooh, Empress. Ho, ho, ho. What do we have here? You are in a very fertile time, my dears. What is happening here? I'm sorry I'm laughing. I'm not laughing at you, but you're just so funny, Taurus. You're like, no, I ain't got no time for love. I just ain't got no time. Spirit's like, come on now, Taurus. We're sending you something good. You're like, no, not today. Maybe tomorrow. Check with me tomorrow. No. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm getting such a cheeky vibe from you all. You all have been so funny lately because you're just like, you've been in a very lighthearted energy. And I don't know why. Your energy is just so contagious, infectious, all those good words. I don't know why I'm getting, I feel the energy. It's like, Spirit's like, there's some play coming towards you and you're like, I don't have time to play. Nope. And Spirit's like, but this could really be good. This could be successful for you. You're like, let me think it over. You have an offer coming in. Okay. And you're going to wait on it and you're going to probe at it deeply. Oh, does this have the goods? Does this person have like, is this going to deeply nurture all aspects of me? Because if I see one little thing off, I just don't know. There's some sort of block that you have automatically to anything coming in. And I don't know why, because Spirit's saying, this is a divine opportunity for you to make a decision, and you're going to be in a crossroads here coming up into October, into November, around really nurturing something emotionally. And you're like, you're shutting something down. But this doesn't feel like an ex. It feels like something that it could be a new friendship. It's something new. It could be a new idea that needs nurturing. It doesn't have to be another person. But when I see the Lovers, it does indicate, and especially with the Knight of Cups, this is new romance. And you being ambivalent. Maybe you're like, maybe someone's coming across your path that you didn't expect. And you're just like, you might come from this lens of distrust automatically just because of where you're at when this enters. I want to just get one clarifying here on this Knight of Cups. Eight of Swords. Two of Cups. You're like, I don't think I'm ready for love. I don't know why I'm getting such a stubborn vibe from you. Knight of Swords. You got somebody who's coming toward you fast. They mean business, Taurus. Who is this? We've got a very strong Libra energy on the board. Gemini. Pisces. It doesn't matter. Don't get lost on the energy. But I see a lot of wand action. So there's fire here. There's communication going on with somebody. Maybe things have been a little bit on hold. If this is an existing connection that you've been ambivalent about, maybe you're dating somebody and they want to go to the next level, really lock it down, right? You're like, I don't know why. There's some sort of block that you're trying to remove, I think, around a situation that you're back and forth about. You really are. What is this decision? What are you going to do? That's the overall general energy. So let's take a look at what, instead of what you don't see coming, let's look at what are you going to do? What are you going to do? I mean, now all of a sudden I'm hearing bad boys. I haven't seen that second one yet. But the ultimate guidance here is trust the process. Be rooted in your strength. And you trust your intuition. What does your intuition say about the situation? Oh my Lord. We have more Libra energy coming up. This is happening in Libra season. This is like the tail end. There's something going on here around a commitment or something in your foundational support system. Something coming in. Feels like a new energy. Something coming into balance. The Queen of Cups. What you gonna do, Taurus? There's strength again. Leo energy showing up. What kind of strength? What'd I tell you? A brand new passionate beginning. Ace of Wands. I think you're curious about something. But you may be a little, feel like you're standoffish. That's how you're playing it, Taurus. Oh, wow. This has got some good juju with it. If you're meeting somebody new at this time, it's marked by something good. This feels like good, solid. This is solid. Like this person's solid. You're solid. This is solid. There's something around someone who is igniting your attraction here. You're like, I'm drawn to this. Should I be? I don't know. Last time didn't go so well. There's something that is beautiful here. This is balanced symmetry. There's also you coming into balance with your power, your divine power in what you're calling in. There's something that is lighting you up. Wow. I feel like you're going to start opening towards something new at this time, Taurus. And you're going to just see what happens. I would say see what happens. Let's talk about this. I just want to look real quick. Ace of Wands. Oh, the devil. This might be a strong attraction. Knight of Wands. Page of Wands. This is new. Six of Wands. Ooh, you got some like something that's a powerful pull. Maybe that's why you're like, no. I think you're trying to hold off on something here. It feels like that. There's a strong attraction. Oh, wow. This has got a very strong pull to this, Taurus. Yeah. What am I going to tell y'all? Celebrate whatever's coming in because this is yummy. This is super, super yummy. I don't know what this is, but it good Lord. Why are you saying no? I'm not. Taurus, what are you doing? It's almost like someone's knocking at your door and they're delivering like your favorite treat. And you're like, no, I'm not eating treats. Go away. I don't understand this. I don't understand this. What is this treat? Ace of Wands. Queen of Wands. Now we have a match. And, oh my God, with another Eight of Wands. Come on, y'all. It's almost like you're making Cupid work overtime over here, Taurus. Why are you making Cupid? Oh, you went through an ending. You're still being marked by that. You're healing. I think you have an unexpected love connection coming in that you're like, wait a minute, I'm not ready for that. I'm in my period of like inward me time. This is all about, me, and me. Yeah, because you've been disappointed by love overall. That's your perspective. Spirit's like, get ready. Get ready, Taurus, for some new beginning here. This is grounded. This is real. This is real. An investment opportunity in something that you've manifested quickly. I don't think you expect this. This is an unexpected opportunity that you're going to be like, oh my God, am I ready for this? Should I do this? Should I not do this? This is not something that you expected. I'm getting that. You do not expect this. I think that if you haven't met somebody new, for those of you who are single, get ready. Others of you, if you're in a partnership, there's something transformational going on in the energy shift here, where two people are coming together and you're ready. It's like bygones be let bygones be bygones. Let's end this war. Let's change the way we communicate. We need to heal this. Let's heal this already. This doesn't feel like an ex coming back. This is if you've been dealing with somebody and you're in an actual commitment, okay? Because we have a match. King, Queen, Pentacles is a better match in my opinion because it's grounded, it's stable. You can rely on it. This is more like, whew, you know, fire, attraction, power couple, or like seduction, sexy, that kind of thing. It is grounded in an unconditional love vibe, okay? But there's something that I think you're almost like closed off to, whether that's healing with this person or an opening up to somebody new. And Spirit's like, we're knocking at the door. You ordered, your cake has arrived, right? Don't you want it? I have no idea why you're like, you have this perception that whether there's obstacles around this that you feel like are going to get in the way of it, or, I mean, this is fast moving energy. I think you're just, let me clarify this strength card. This is what you're going to do. I feel like you're drawn to this naturally. You can't help yourself. Or you're drawn to, like, you both, the two of you, if you're working with this person and you're trying to overcome some painful betrayal, you're trying to work it out right now because the attraction's that strong. This is a very strong attraction. Now I'm seeing a Page of Cups, an apology perhaps, or a new love offer. When it comes to a page, Seven of Cups in reverse, coming out of confusion. The Star, Taurus, and the Five of Swords. Yeah, some of you have been dealing with someone trying to reorient your connection to that renewal of hope and faith, and apologies being made. I am seeing I feel like there's groups of you, now that I'm calling on more people in this channel. I do feel like for those of you, you're learning mostly that when it comes to the spark, right, that you share with another individual, how it's shared, you're putting an end to the way you've been communicating from a hurtful place and trying to change and shift the energy from a healing place. So you can be unconditionally loving, kind to each other, sweet, right? It's taking a lot of inner strength to see the bigger picture. We have the infinity sign above her head, taming the ego, taming the lion within, the beast within. Someone's coming in. I think you're coming out of a period of confusion for some of you in a connection. Others of you are coming out of a period of confusion, trying to be strong and resilient, taking a stand for what you want, and being navigated by what you want, by your ultimate desire. It's like, don't settle for anything less than that. Spirit's giving you some sort of divine opportunity to move forward in this aspect of being lit up and having that energy meet you outside of you. I mean, this is like sexy just walked in the room. Do you want it or not? And you're like, yes, love is here. Yes, desire is here. Let's change the way we communicate, okay? Whether it's someone new or existing. If you came to this reading and you're worried about a connection and you're together but things are it's going to get better. Okay? Trust the process you're going through as you make healthy choices together. Now, if you're coming in and you've got a new opportunity that just lands in your lap and you're like over analyzing it and questioning it, you could actually, they could walk away from you. It could just be a missed opportunity. Okay? So this is truly, be careful what you wish for and don't overlook the signs and the synchronicities going on around what you're calling in, because this feels like a match. Someone who matches your fire, right? Who's alive and passionate and lit up and driven and ambitious, but they're also deeply loving as well. They know how to nurture a connection. This is also shifting how you nurture yourself and the way you communicate with yourself around opening up. There's something around you being resistant to something coming in, whether it's a new love vibration in an existing connection or an actual new love interest. Let's get this Queen of Cups. Ultimately, what would love do? Yeah, we have, that came out upright. I'm just flipping it weird. We have the 10 of Cups with the 5 of Wands. It's like whatever obstacles, resistance, take your time, see both perspectives, look at it. I don't know. I'm going to spin it. I'm spinning a card because I do not know if it came. Actually, I'm going to put that back because I'm in question over that one. We have the, 3 came out anyway with this, but I'm going to do one more just because I don't want to teach all of the last one. I think it's going to come out. Let's see. I just wasn't sure because it's, yeah. Yep. You know what? This is that whole I'm guarding my energy until the right thing aligns, something that speaks deeply to my heart. And I do feel that a lot of you there's a little bit of resistance right now around coming together with somebody and overcoming the challenges and the obstacles to experience harmony. I think that you're trying to see things from a different perspective when it comes to grounding and transforming the energy between you and someone else that you have had either issues with, getting on the same page, in your communication, right? Healing, loving communication versus me against you. Let's go to war, right? No more ego battling. That is an old paradigm that we need to move out of as a collective when it comes to how we relate to other people. And if this doesn't have to do with love in general, this is you coming into balance with your desires and your hopes and your wishes and staying positive about it. And yeah, it's important to protect your energy and to rely on the people that you can rely on and to learn from your past experiences, but not at the expense of missing opportunities. There's something that's coming in at this time for you, Taurus, and it's not marked by confusion. But we have Five of Swords here and the Five of Wands, so there's something that you're conflicted about. It's almost like you're like, do I want this or do I not? And it has nothing to do with the other person. It's about you and what you really want right now for yourself. Some of you are like, I just want to, have fun with myself and enjoy my friends. And it's almost like you might just say, that cake looks delicious, but I'm going to wait for the next cake. It feels like you have a choice. You have a choice right now. You have something new coming in. But you may decide, you know what, I might pass on this because I have work to do still and I'm not quite ready. Some of you maybe went out, had some experiences and were like, I don't really like what I'm aligning with. I need to go back. I need to do some healing work. I need to get into a different vibration, different alignment. There's nothing wrong with that. And then go back out there again, if that's what you're trying to do. So this is about alignment with what you're trying to build out in the world from that place of motivation. If you're not feeling that mojo, then don't go do it. Don't go do it. But you are definitely overcoming some obstacles, and you've been challenged to hold your position when it comes to calling in what you want. You may decide, I want to wait. This is either waiting for things to get better in a connection and improving the communication, or waiting on love in general and making yourself happy in the meantime, because you still aren't ready. It's like if you're not ready for something, don't make yourself ready. Just because someone is available and they want you, it doesn't mean you're ready. I think this is about you honoring yourself ultimately. And I'm Taurus, I don't worry about you all, because you're showing me that you have the ability to discern what's best for you and make choices accordingly. And the guidance that I need to give you right now is to trust yourself. You are overcoming some sort of obstacles around your stability and your security, and you're pausing long enough to consider what it is that you need in order to come into balance. I'm telling you, what is going on here? There are some beautiful Cupid's arrows flying. You could be leaning heavily on a past disappointment, though, and you're not seeing something and the opportunity that it's presenting to you. Let's get some advice. Yeah, your energy is held back. It could be just you being a little butthurt from somebody and their actions. You've got someone who is coming in and apologizing, wanting to heal things. This could be some sort of somebody that you had some sort of ending with, that you're trying to heal things with. This could be just healing closure, healing communication so you can move on. For some of you, someone that you've had to learn a lot about through love around what you really want to clear up, so you can move forward and release what needs to be released and do the self-care. I definitely think you're still working through an ending of some sort and healing from it regardless. A lot of you are coming out of some sort of connection that isn't going to serve you. It's not aligned with your star energy, but it doesn't mean that you're not still trying to heal things from the past, and that's okay. If you got to go back a couple times to revisit something to make sense of it, to heal it, it's not uncommon with certain soulmate contracts for there to be an ending and then over a couple year period have some healing conversations. It doesn't mean you get back together. It just means you learn and grow from it. And it helps you navigate to something better for you, for the future. So you can lay it to rest, because you don't want to take that stuff into new beginnings. You do not. You do not. What's the advice here? Wow, all these came out. Seven of Swords, Queen of Wands, Two of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands. You're definitely in a period where it's almost like because of the past, you're not really trusting in your decisions because you're like, well, I don't want to repeat what happened last time. So be careful with anything coming up. You could actually be shooting something in the foot and immediately discrediting an opportunity because it's reminiscent of a previous experience, just in its circumstances. But I do believe that, you know what, that just means you might not be completely healed from whatever came up in the past. And I think you're realizing that this month and you're like, okay, if I'm undecided about anything, if I'm back and forth, Two of Pentacles, and I'm considering all of the challenges and I'm not trusting a situation to put my energy into it, Queen of Wands, then that's okay. So your advice is whatever doesn't feel like you can trust it because of whatever extenuating circumstances or obstacles or challenges, it is okay. It is okay. All right. If you're not sure, uncertainty is there for a reason. Give yourself that grace to take a step back and consider your options. I do think that you're trying to come into alignment with a frequency that is very grounded and supportive so you can find the emotional fulfillment and move forward and forgive. There's something deeply threaded through this whole reading around forgiveness of your past so you could be clear for the future. And if you feel like you keep manifesting situations that you can't trust, that just kind of just aren't aligned, it's helping, it's practice. Consider it practice. Even if it's in an existing connection and you're still committed to someone and you feel like you're practicing how to communicate better, how to express your needs, how to bring up periods of, I'm not trusting the situation. There's a lot of obstacles we're trying to overcome. And, this is that whole doubt that creeps in, that deceptive energy that creeps in when stuff pops up in a connection that makes it feel unstable and unbalanced. I think that this is something that you deeply desire, whatever this is, this King of Wands energy, and something that you deeply love. Okay, you're aligning with something this month and beyond into November around your stability, your emotional fulfillment, and you needed to take that time so you don't push back against something from a perception that actually distorts it. I hope I'm getting this across. You have a duty to yourself to take your time when it comes to any decision that you are making about what needs to be healed, what needs to be closed up, so you can move forward in a more integrated whole space of going after it. I do believe a lot of you who have laid their past to rest, things are surfacing over the next couple weeks that might be reminding you of some things that still need to be looked at and healed. But ultimately, I do think that you need to take a stand for what is best for you and take that time to consider that. And if there's too many challenges to bring something together to stabilize it, take a look at that as well. Okay? Let's get a final message here. But overall, Taurus, I think that when it comes to you aligning with your star energy, you're coming out of some period of illusion and some conflict around that, internal conflict. So if you are uncertain, like I said, if you are uncertain, it speaks volumes. So when we get into these spaces of uncertainty, go within, give yourself that time to really consider what it is around this choice. Okay? You're strong enough. Trust in this process. It's not easy, but you will overcome these obstacles. It's almost like, you know what? I've gone through a lot. I'm going through almost like, what do I call them? It's almost like the phantom pains after someone goes that almost compel you to go backward, but you're not going to go backward. I feel like for those of you who have left a situation, Eagle, this came out for Capricorn as well. Having an eagle's perspective is so helpful right now for the collective because you got to look at the bigger picture. You have something beautifully coming in. If it's not a person, it's like divine inspiration. And you have a lot of energy around this to create something that's going to be foundational for you. And it will provide a lot of happiness. It's almost like protect your ideas from other competitors as well. If a lot of you are calling in a new opportunity here. What's this eagle? Where is my booklet? Here it is. It's hiding. See from a higher perspective. They want me to look at the bottom one too. It's going to be a message. See your seeds grow. Yeah, there's something sprouting this week. All this new growth on the Ace of Wands. A lot of fire. A lot of fire, you all. And a lot of love. You may have just someone who's very challenging for you coming in that you're like, I don't know. But you do. You do know. Look at this eye hanging right here. Let's see what this card has to say. Eagle. Actually, I think it's towards the back. Eagle, yeah, 126. Look at things from a different angle. Fly higher and see new possibilities. Eagle medicine swirls around you, encouraging you to recognize that your views or vision may be limited at this time. Is there a chance that your own desperation, needs, or ego could be blocking you from seeing the potential in your current situation? Oh, doesn't that sound like what I was talking about? If there are other people involved, you are being guided to see things from everyone's perspective. If you are feeling the need for something to change, how can you take the higher road? Know that if you have intentions that aren't for the highest good, it will only lead you back. Like I said, don't go backward. This could be about some sort of healthy closure. Eagle medicine can help you change this. The eagle brings the energy of healing and love directly from the heart of Father Sky and invites you to do all things from a place of love. Gosh, that's so similar to how Capricorn ended things. So you might have Capricorn placements, or you could be dealing with a Capricorn. This is about coming into balance, getting on the same page, overcoming obstacles, removing the blocks, and ultimately doing things from a place of love and from an integrated whole place within self as you move forward. It's like, don't let anything get in the way of what you're trying to create. Okay? There's definitely some sort of something you're healing so you can begin anew. Okay? So whatever, if I feel like you're in talks with someone from the past and you're healing things around that, but it doesn't mean you're going to be with them again. It just means that you're making peace with it. And I do believe you have a new opportunity coming in so fast that you are going to question it. So I want you to trust your intuition this month, okay? And into November, we're going to get back into this for the mid-monthly soon. Ultimately, you got to see things from a higher perspective and see how that aligns. But this is about making a choice from your intuition, okay? And be rooted in your strength as you do it, all right? Sending love. Take care.